everything we get thrown in life is thrown at us for a reason. And you have two decisions to make. Are you going to run for it? Or are you going to run right at it and you're going to solve it and you're going to learn from it and grow from it? Not only did the money not come in, but then the money came back out of my bank account that I had never received because the commission reports told me what I had to spend. So not the best situation to be in, but everything we get thrown in life is thrown at us for a reason. And you have two decisions to make. Are you going to run for it? Or are you going to run right at it and you're going to solve it and you're going to learn from it and grow from it, right? And so I think you guys know my choice, right? I'm not going to run from something. I'm not going to throw in the towel when something comes. That's difficult. That sucks. That poor me. But you know what? At the end of the day, like that, I can't blame anyone but myself. Even though some of those things were outside of my control that I didn't know, at the end of the day, everything is truly my fault in my business. And I think that's a mentality that I want you guys to really adopt. I mean, some of you guys that have been in this group for 5-6 years, you guys remember Brad and Brad. He had that video. So for those of you guys that haven't been around, Brad and I started this business together. And Brad is just someone that works now behind the scenes. He doesn't want to be on camera anymore. He's more of he's the reason why a lot of you guys are here though, because a lot of the words that he writes on the page are those, his copywriting. That's not me. I won't take credit for him. That's the creative team that Brad heads up. And you learn this mentality of everything's my fault in business, right? And if you can embrace that, even though it's not always the most comfortable thing to embrace, I'm telling you guys, when problems come thrown your way, your attitude and the way that you sit down and call people, like if you got a problem, hit me up. Let me be a resource. I can't tell you how many people. I'll tell you about problem number 2 and 3 too in just a second. I can't tell you how many people I've called today that have become friends, mentors, thought leaders in certain areas that I'm not as good or skilled at. And right, this is where your network starts to become your net worth. When you can look to people that are maybe in situations way past where you're currently at, right? Maybe that's from a monetary level or spiritual level or relationship level, whatever the problem might be, right? So these issues that you come across in business as an entrepreneur, which you're going to hit, every one of you is going to have some problem that hits. There's no such thing as just a business that just runs perfectly smooth. Stuff happens, and that's okay. It's all about how you deal with it, all about how you look at it, and all about how you learn from it. And so that first situation, I learned a ton about